Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
I'll tell you what's up at the minute, Jose. Or I'll tell you what's down. My morale.
Yeah, technical difficulties on this side.
Yes, hence the name
Um,
of this week's episode, Technical Difficulties.
yeah, we have recorded this week already, but unfortunately, Chris's PlayStation decided to shit itself.
I mean, I have a history of PlayStations dying on me. This was most bizarre. Like, no matter
Yeah,
what button I pressed, even pressing the power button on the console, wouldn't turn it off. It just wanted to stay alive. But pulling the mains plug seemed to do the trick.
yeah, on and off again. That's how it does it.
So a bit of a peek behind the curtain there, but that did mean with the technical difficulties, we're going to have a bit of a shorter week this week because matches have already happened. Not all of them,
But
but many of
enough.
them have. Yes, we did see the debut of Ridge Holland versus Otis.
In a really drawn-out slugfest, it was a great
Yeah, they did
match, which
hammer each other as well, and Ridge Holland came up with the victory on that occasion.
yeah got the win over the wide boy that is Otis.
Certainly did so. And then we saw Baron Corbin and Karrion Kross still looking to get a bit of momentum on their side. Corbin managing to topple the monochromatic legend that is
Yeah.
Karrion Kross.
That one was a bit of posturing for the Royal Rumble that's coming up very shortly.
Yeah, speaking of the Royal Rumble, should probably mention that it is going to be a two-part affair, the Royal Rumble, as we'll be watching both Rumbles, in addition to
Yep.
the men's fatal four-way, where
Yes.
all men's champions or at least the world champions will be in head-to-head combat. And apparently there's going to be a little something extra on the line, so stay tuned for that.
A little prize that we're not sure of yet, but we'll find out as the
Yeah,
time goes on.
I've heard rumblings.
It's thunder.
We did also see Hartwell and Knox kind of continue or put to bed their rivalry in an Extreme Rules match. There was
They left it all in the ring. They absolutely destroyed one another. And
well, in the ring and out the ring.
yes, yeah. And Tegan Knox came out on top.
Yeah, even if Hartwell was throwing chairs at her and tables and ladders and kendos and sledgehammers and all sorts.
It was an impressive affair.
Yes, and in this week's more abridged version of FDW, we still have the main event to go, which
Yeah.
I'm very
For
much
some
looking
reason,
forward to.
that didn't corrupt. The main event's still there.
Yes, and it's quite the main event as well. I'm glad we've still got this to look forward to, as the
Yeah.
cruiserweights
Yeah.
are taking to the ring.
Yes, really showing their worth here. We've got the one and only Mesli, who will be teaming up with the brand new arrival, a Rey Mysterio.
Yes, the legend, the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio here.
Yeah, he made a shocking arrival last week. If you haven't seen it, do go and watch it, where he had a stare down with the Cruiserweight Champion Ricochet. He's obviously been keeping an eye on the brand over on Raw.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a track record on Raw as a former US champion. We've had our eyes on him as well, but he's been dethroned by his own son. So looking to get back to some former glories here is Rey Mysterio, hopping over to the purple brand.
Yeah, and he looks to team up with one of the young up-and-comers, that is Mez.
Yeah,
Probably
should
sees
make
good things in Mez, as do we.
probably always see good things in Mez.
Absolutely. A bit of a history with Butch and Mez as well, as if you cast your mind back a couple of weeks to the six-man Tablin, you will have no doubt seen Butch put Mez through a table, eliminating him first in that match. So, a little bit of bad blood there.
But making his way out last here is the reigning defending cruiserweight champion Ricochet.
His story here in FDW has been dripping with gold, has to be said. Former TV champion and now the reigning cruiserweight champion. And if his TV title reign was anything to go by, I don't think that belt's coming off his waist anytime soon.
Still plenty to go here as Mez coming out the gate swinging.
Yep, knocking Butch straight to the floor. Mez always impressive.
Seems like in every match we see with him, he's throwing something new to the table, and the flying forearms seem to be the ticket today.
Oh, and a kick to the back.
Off the second rope.
As in a... seems focused on Butch here.
Yeah, putting a little bit of a display on for the crowd.
Looking for some revenge.
Early
perhaps.
2 count there from Lee. Tagging in the legend now.
Yep, good teamwork styling to begin with, but Ray missing the elbow drop. And has found himself in dangerous place.
In the wrong part of the ring there as Butch and Ricochet team up.
What you like to see. Nice bit of teamwork.
Quick strikes there from Ricochet.
Ricochet is... Oh, I love watching Ricochet wrestle.
Who wouldn't?
He brings us something new each week.
Rolling through into the pellet kick.
Beautifully done.
Trying to teach the old dog some new tricks.
And doing it all in front of Mez, as if to say, you can't do a thing.
The infinite dong measuring contest between Ricochet and Mez Lee.
Yep. Rey Mysterio battling out the corner and now seems to be taking it to Ricochet.
Ricochet just taking things a little steadier.
Rey Mysterio catching his breath.
Perhaps he can't keep up with the young whippersnappers here on the Purple brand.
I mean, our cruiserweight division is one of the most hotly contested divisions in all of WWE. As Jimmy takes
As
a hit
Jimmy
from Mez.
gets in the way. Outrageous. A rare mistake there as Ricochet, or the Rockochet as we should be calling him, drops
Ricochet.
the people's moonsault.
I honestly thought Jimmy, after that hit, was going to reach into his pocket and go full Axiom on Mez, but seems to have controlled himself.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Mez's cards are marked.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Ricochet.
as Trev looks to go back to the well one more time. The people's moonsault.
Beautiful. I'm going for the cover now. Mez with a kick out, and Ray confident he would kick out. Didn't seem to make a move.
I mean, I was going to call this week's episode technical difficulties, given everything that went on, but I think Rockochet is the only thing that really works now, because you can't deny that.
Ricochet is great. Yeah,
That
I love it.
personality there from Trev.
Had we kept the original recording, I would have liked to have gone for Ridge Lightyear, but no one will know what that means now.
It is a joke lost to time.
Oh, what a show you missed.
I mean, it's still early days. We could still see Ridge Holland falling with style.
True. As Butch now tries to rake the mask off of Ray's face and then tags in Ricochet.
Oh, Ray with the kip up there.
It's the sign, booyaka. Are we going to see a 6-1?
Who knows? You got to think that every other man in the ring knows the 619 by now. You can spot the telltale signs. But Ricochet just using Ray as a stepping stone.
As a wall to bounce off.
And that's the level you've got to be for the FDW Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, there's plenty of styles in the FDW Cruiserweight division. You've got a lot of high flyers, but then don't forget you've got Butch, more of a brawling style, and Chad Gable, which is pure technique and wrestling.
A real mix, and that's what makes this particular division so appealing to so many wrestlers within the Cruiserweight class.
Yeah, those that qualify.
Yes, not going to see Braun Strowman here anytime soon.
No.
Certainly not going to see Bronson Reed either.
Well, you might see Bronson Reed if he gets peckish.
Yeah, just rocking up in the middle.
Rocking up for some snacks. Oh,
These are
Mez
but in
now.
a moose bouche for Bronson.
Like a little bit of lemon sorbet between meals. A palate cleanser. Oh. Butch now teeing off on Mez. Going for a
Joint manipulation of Butch once again.
been taking lessons from William Regal.
Yep, the wise old dog that is William Regal.
As the Gorman Brutes have actually regained a bit of strength now with Ridge Holland back on the brand.
Butch now just flipping Mez into the stratosphere.
Not into a 3 count though.
Nope.
The Gorman Brutes were seeming a bit aimless for a while, but
Mez set
more
up,
focused than ever.
looking for the bitter end.
Could be a bitter end for Mez here if he
Could
lets
this
down
be it?
Ray.
Ray breaking up the pinfall there.
Yeah, but a less pixelated Ray.
Look, with the glitches that have happened. Oh, Butch, I don't know what he was looking for with that.
He was looking to rearrange his spine.
Yeah. Who needs
And
a
smartly
coccyx?
goes for the tag.
As Mez just flew across the ring with a quick flurry.
Mez wasting no time at all taking it to the champ. Mez really wants to be noticed here in this match.
Leaving Segura on the way down.
It may have been Ray challenging Ricochet last week, but Mez taking it to Ricochet here, I say, is more than putting in more of a title picture than just showing up and challenging.
Ricochet with the offensive. Wesley scouted here as he springs off the second rope. Les looking to get some momentum back into his team's corner, tagging in the Hall of Famer.
And Mysterio slings Ricochet out of the ring.
Having none of it, getting some breathing space, and that is the experience there. And Ricochet looks to take it to Butch. Powerbomb to the outside, having none of it.
Apron powerbomb.
Seeing the big boot coming from Ricochet there, he dodges it and continues the offense.
On a count of 2. But Ricochet with it scouted and the FDW staple.
The people's moonsault.
Standing moonsault, standing shooting star press.
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
Up to a count of 6. Put both men back
Ricochet
in the
now.
ring. Package pile driver there.
1, 2, and Ray with a kick out.
Folded up like a pretzel as well. That was cinched in deep.
Miz didn't look to get involved there.
But now Mez getting involved.
Ricochet straight after Mez.
The eternal conflict between Wes and Ricochet.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think these two have ever really fought one-on-one.
There's been a bit of back and forth over the years, but they seem to be the yin to each other's yang. At least from an in-ring perspective.
Styles.
Ricochet rolls out and twists through Ricochet. Looking for the clubbing blow, and perhaps fatigue starting to set in now.
Mez going on the attack.
Tribute to the
Ricochet
Alpha Academy there. Thank
Ricochet
you.
could do with a tag.
Oh, I just do a flip.
The most unnecessary backflip. Jimmy's there. Are you gonna continue fighting or what? Watch this.
It is just a dog measuring contest between Trev and Mez, and then again a flip. Do a flip. Flippy shit. Flippy shit. Flippy shit. Oh god.
Mez is ever entertaining.
The hero of the people here. As Butch, with it scouted, getting back in control. If he can slow Wes down. Almost locking a cloverleaf figure 4 in there in the middle of the ring.
Nothing slows people down than a leg lock.
Very true.
Butch, though, not so sure about that tag. Maybe Ricochet could have used a couple more minutes of a breather, but...
Well, he is the champion. If he's looking to sit on top of the Cruiserweight mountain...
This is true. This is true.
He needs to show that he can keep the offense on at all times. Maybe a slight breather in a tag situation, but taking on all comers. Huge super kick there from Rockochet.
Super kick! What is he getting ready to do? Is he gonna take flight?
The Ricochet special as Butch there perhaps got in the way.
Intervened, throwing Mez out of the way of Ricochet.
Interesting as Ricochet flips himself back into the ring.
Mez now back on the assault.
Oh, Mez with the super kick scouted this time. These two are going to work.
Going to war.
Until we go to war. Wesley, vote for Wesley.
Season Bargy, Cruiserweight champion.
Shooting star press from the top rope there, and surely that is enough for Rockochet.
Enough to get Ray in the ring.
Wes putting in an absolute shift as it stands in this, the only match here this week in FDW, but they're making up for it with another shooting star press, and surely that's all she wrote. As this time Ray has to watch on.
And there it is. Absolute
a banger of a match. A banger of a match.
Incredible. And these two, obviously, maybe a bit of a miscommunication, but they don't seem to have let it bother themselves.
Win's a win.
A win is a win, and a well-deserved win.
Yeah. Well, that does conclude things here at this week's rather abridged version of FDW.
Yep. Next week we promise a full show.
Yeah, maybe just one simulated match rather than just the highlights. It was like match of the day.
Yes, yeah.
And it really was match of the day. It was the only match it was worth watching.
1, Indy Hartwell 0.
just Tegan Knox 1. It's just simple as that.
Oh, the old teletext readout.
Oh, I love it. Well, join us back in next week with 2 weeks to go into the Royal Rumble. We'll hopefully go from strength to strength, technical difficulties aside. And FDW will be continuing as normal. So we'll catch you then.
Laters.